The last few days have been pretty interesting, to say the least, within the Apex Legends mobile community, as a ton. I mean, like, I have never seen this many leaks before for Apex Mobile. A ton of leaks have come out regarding Season 3, Season 3.5, and just so many things about future content in Apex Legends Mobile. So we're going to be breaking this up into two videos as stuff is still coming out. So I'm going to be talking about most of like the gameplay aspects, like the new legend that's coming, the new weapon, the new map, and then for the cosmetics, I'll be splitting that up into a separate video in which I'll be uploading in a few days, just in case some other cosmetics get released from now until then. But this is a fair warning: if you don't want to know the new legend, the new map, and the new weapon, then this is your last chance to click off of the video, because these are all pretty much confirmed leaks of things that are going to be happening within the next few weeks or so. Now, the first thing that has been leaked to be coming into Season 3 of Apex Legends Mobile is going to be the Rampage LMG. Now, if you guys play Apex Legends on PC or console, you're probably familiar with this weapon, but if you're not, the gun was introduced a few seasons ago, and I believe it is just a care package LMG, as it just utilizes mythic heavy rounds. So we might be seeing this weapon introduced first into care packages only. As you guys know, the care package weapons and loadouts rotate every new season, and so this time we have the Eva 8, I believe the Devotion, and the Kraber. But who knows, maybe they'll swap out the Devotion, put it back into the ground loot and supply bins, and then the Rampage will take that slot in the crate. But it does 28 damage to the body, 42 damage to the head. It's an absolute unit, and here is some animation and some gameplay of the weapon in the firing range. Obviously, there's no gameplay of it in the actual mode because it's not in Apex Legends yet. But with all the information we have so far, it is pretty safe to say that we should be seeing this gun introduce its way into Season 3 in about 5 weeks or so. Now, that's a pretty small leak in my opinion, but something pretty big and something to get pretty hyped about is the next map coming to Apex Legends Mobile is going to be the map Olympus. Now, similarly to the Rampage, this map already exists within the PC and console realm with Apex Legends, but for the first time, it is going to be getting introduced into the mobile version of the game, as there is some weird like Chinese either private server test or public server, some sort of test of Apex Legends Mobile is going on, and in this test mode, Olympus is the only map that is playable. I know Call of Duty Mobile, they will do like play test builds like 2 weeks ahead of time for the public to do the test out the new features, and so that's how sometimes they are able to play and use those new features before they're in the official build. But for this version, is just something over in Asia that is going on, not available to people outside of Asia, I don't believe. Now, with this leak, we don't really have any information as to whether or not there are going to be multiple maps rotating through the playlist. On Apex HD, they have a sort of set of maps that will rotate either through ranked mode or through the public battle royale versions of the game, and this allows, in my opinion, to keep the game very fresh every time you load up the game. You know, even if you play for hours, you'll be playing different maps, and I think something that has been a pretty negative factor of Apex Legends Mobile, at least over the last, you know, season, half season, has been the fact that we are always restricted to just playing one map at a time. And if you love a map, that's awesome. You know, if you love King's Canyon, then you're probably really loving this season. But if you're someone like myself, I'm not a huge fan of King's Canyon, and we're stuck playing just one singular map in ranked or outside of ranked in regular battle royale for the next 5 weeks. I really hope that with Apex Mobile having 3 maps in the game now, we should be able to see, hopefully, them introduce this ability to rotate maps, at least in public matches, to keep things sort of fresh and interesting. As if we're going to play Olympus for like 3 months straight, I better love that map, and it better have some awesome features for me to really love that map with. And if you guys have played Olympus before, you know that there is actually a vehicle that is supposed to be in this map. You drive around it. It's kind of like a floating vehicle. Now, in this play test server build, this vehicle right now is not in the game, so there's no gameplay of it. There's no proof of it being in there, but according to some tweets from some people who do have access to the beta, they say that this is currently because of a bug, and I'm assuming that means that once this issue is fixed, we should be seeing our first ever vehicle within inside of Apex Legends Mobile. Now, I'm not a huge Apex like HD player. I really haven't played too much or experienced too much, so I'm not sure if there's any other maps with any other vehicles that we can expect in the future, but it is really cool that just a few months into the game's release, we're seeing new mechanics, new ways to traverse the map with, and I think that map map is actually like really large. And a big issue and a big point with Apex Mobile that has been brought up time and time again is that since there are bots in the lobby, sometimes they can die out really fast and the games get pretty boring. So if there are vehicles on Olympus, we should see some really high intensity gameplay and action brought with this feature. But at the moment, Olympus is the only new map that we know that is coming to the game. But on to the third and the final leak regarding gameplay. It is the fact that there was not just one, but two confirmed legends coming soon to Apex Legends Mobile. Now on screen right now is going to be the ability showcase for Reaper. Now Reaper is a legend already existing in the Apex ecosystem and universe, and so this is not a new mobile exclusive legend, but his ability showcase was already found in the files, and this just 100% confirms it. This is exactly what happened to Crypto. When Crypto was first leaked, we found his ability file in game, and we were able to see all his different abilities, and then, you know, realized he was coming to Apex Mobile very, very soon. So Reaper is one legend that could be coming next season in season 3, but there was another legend on top of Reaper that was leaked, and that is Ash. This legend was leaked in the files. We don't have Ash's ability showcase video just yet, but the 3D models, the renders are there for her. Exclusive skins to mobile have already been found within the game files, and so it's, some people are saying, some sources, I'm not going to be claiming which legend is coming first, but some sources are saying that Ash is going to be the legend that is coming next season in season 3. But personally, if we already have the ability showcase video for Reaper, I would assume Reaper would probably come in season 3, and then whatever legend we don't see come first will probably come in the next update, the next battle pass, in the season 3.5 update. But this does mean for the first time in a brand new season, we will not be receiving a mobile exclusive legend. First, obviously, we got Fade with the introduction of the game, and secondly, we got Rhapsody. But for season 3, it looks like there are two PC and console legends planned to come to the game, and honestly, I do like that. If making mobile have its own characters and its own identity is really awesome and amazing, but also allowing PC and console players to come to mobile and play the characters and the legends they're comfortable with is also another great way to get people on the game. So I don't know which one is yet. Some people are saying Reaper, some people are saying Ash. I guess we'll just have to see or wait for maybe more leaks to come out. But something to note, and if you guys haven't been paying attention too carefully to the battle pass and the ranked menus, is that season 3, this next update, is going to be getting released all the way in October, which means it's around a 6-week wait for this next season compared to the previous seasons, which I think the first or 2 updates we only had to wait a month. This last update we had to wait 5 weeks. This next update we're waiting 6 weeks. So I really loved the pacing of having so much content, you know, every single month. I really don't like the fact that things are slowing down. It seems like they are coming with really big changes, and the wait that we're having to do is pretty much justified for the amount of stuff we're getting. But still, it's a little bit scary seeing the wait times go up and up and up for each new season to come out. But still, a ton of awesome and exciting things getting leaked here for you guys today. If there's any other gameplay stuff for me to report on, I will make sure to do that. But as far as the skins and the cosmetics, that is a different video, which I'll also be talking about the first confirmed heirloom coming to Apex Legends Mobile. With all that being said, I hope you enjoyed today's video. If you did, drop a like, subscribe to the channel if you do, comment your favorite food, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace.